We have Nizam Idris, the head of EM Forex Strategy at Macquarie, joining in on the phone line. Nizam, what is your outlook on the rupee? Say by the end of this year, where do you see it?
Right. For the end of this year, we are holding on to a slightly more optimistic view for the rupee compared to the first half of this year. So, this year has so far been quite negative, and I think there's been a lot of domestic factors that hurt the rupee, things like the MAT tax, things like, the weather situation, which was increasingly dry. And then lately there was also the speculation that the government may want to shackle the RBI's independence. But going forward, I think we are beginning to see some progress in reform. The GST, I think, is one. But also, I think increasingly we believe that the balance sheet is improving. We believe that India is in a decent position to capitalize on some stability in the global market. And if we do get some clarity insofar as the Fed rate hike is concerned, and we believe, in our view, it's going to be a gradual hike, then I think the rupee could be one of the currencies to watch going forward.
Nizam, morning. So what are the levels that you're working with for now?
Right. For me, I think in the short term, we think 64.5 will be a decent cap for the rupee. We have a target of 63.5 for the third quarter. I think there is a chance of the rupee breaking to the downside. But first, 64.5 because you probably see a strong dollar running up into the Fed rate hike.
Okay, that's what I wanted to ask you. It's the FOMC policy week this week. What is your expectation in terms of what could come out? Where could we see the dollar index go? What is your projection and hence the impact on the rupee?
Right. For me, I think the Fed is pretty clear about looking to hike interest rates sometime this year. Now the question is whether September or December. I think the market is clearly favoring a December move. But I think the Fed may want to hike earlier and then, hike lesser. So basically the whole idea is to, move earlier so that they don't need to rush and hike more going forward. And for me, therefore, the base case is for a September hike, but we are looking for a very gradual hike. We are looking for only a 12.5 basis points hike in September. So for this week's meeting, they probably need to prepare the market for that. They need to sound at least incrementally more hawkish compared to the previous statement, and therefore I do expect the dollar to strengthen into the September meeting.
Okay, Nizam. Thanks a lot for your time today. That's the call from Macquarie. Clearly all eyes now on the Fed. But